Hey guys, it's Malekith. Welcome to part 15 of my Let's Play. So let's have a quick review of just the local area this time. I'm not going to do the whole world map. So Cornwall's got its independence as the Dukedom of Gloucester. You can see England's got quite a large bit of land, but Norway's still hanging on to a lot of it. Wales has been reduced to these three kingdoms here, with me owning this one just above them. Scotland seems to be kicking out the Orkney Isles, who did have quite a bit of territory at some point, although it looks like they themselves got absorbed by Norway. So you see these on the right here. These are sort of owned by, occupied by the Kingdom of Scotland, even though they are owned by Norway. So if she's got claims on these, when she wins her war against Norway, she'll gain them. If not, then they'll just go back to Norway again. But it looks like there's some infighting going on. So this one's owned by the King of Wales, which is a bit interesting as it's the opposite side of the country to him. So I don't know what they're up to there. And this is the Welsh army here, this 688. So it looks like they're just rampaging around Scotland, causing hassle. So we're trying to make a claim here in Carrick. The aim being that once I've got these two, I can usurp the third kingdom and get that entire dukedom on the coast there. But as usual, the Chancellors are taking forever to do their job. Right, so let's get this started. Whose army's this? Portugal's just landed randomly in Ireland and is marching that way. They're not red, so they're not enemies, but I don't know what they're up to. But equally, they're such a small army, it's pretty irrelevant. And somebody asked why I keep using this and not the plus and minus keys on my keyboard, and the reason for that is I generally use a gamepad as opposed to a G13 as opposed to the standard keyboard. The keyboard's not in a easy to reach place, so it's just quicker for me to click the plus and minus up here. But there are keyboard shortcuts for people playing. So this is my queen. Was about to lose a bet and thought she might cheat, but she decided she had to be just even if it cost her gold, so I lose some gold. So what's this? Somebody's tried to assassinate someone. So this is my son and my other son, who they both like me a lot. I'm not going to do that. What's this then? So I can strip one son of his title and grant it to the other one, which I don't want to do. I want to keep them having single counties each. I can imprison Prince Patrick, which isn't going to happen. Or I'm going to go with this bottom one, which is I lose 10 faction with opinion with this guy, and 10 piety with the church, and nothing happens. And he's just called up exactly the same thing. Okay, so who can I imprison? Yeah, that guy, which I'm not going to. So this thing can go away. Let's have a look at the intrigue then. So she wants to assassinate this guy, who is the one I married off to the sister. So he's the one with the claim over here in England somewhere. So I'm just gonna tell her to stop it, and she dare not refuse. So because that claim may come useful somehow later as an alliance or something. And this guy wanting to institute an elective monarchy. So this guy's still in jail. His heir is someone who actually likes me, although we'll see if that stays that way once he inherits the stuff, but could work out for the best. I mean, these three provinces here suddenly become friendly as opposed to the massive negative I've got with them at the moment. Come on, Chancellor, do something useful. Ah, so this guy's complaining about his conditions. I'm going to throw him in a deeper hole. Hopefully he dies quicker. As you can tell, I'm fed up with this guy now. In fact, it looks like... Yep, he died as soon as I threw him down that deeper hole, so somebody else has taken over. They're only -4 to me. So I'm going to improve that with a gift. Oh look. Now they all magically like me. Excellent. I do have quite a lot of money now, so I'm going to see about upgrading this place again. So I can't upgrade these because the walls... I need improved keeps to do that one. I need a higher castle infrastructure level. Same for there. So which one do we want? We go to the guard quarters because then I get some more infantry in the army. This one down here can have a new castle. There we go. So who's this? Another son is asking me to deal with an assassination attempt. Patrick's trying to assassinate everybody, it seems. This guy here is so bored he's just trying to assassinate everyone. What's this? Selling fish on the church grounds. I can't be bothered to lose city taxes, so I'll take the hit with the bishop this time, I think. Yep. So as you can see, York's risen up in rebellion again, and the King of England busy kicking him back down again. So what's happened here? 2 vassals get -15 to me, and everybody else gets +15. So this guy is awesome. Why couldn't he do that more often? So the only claim I've still got is the one in the middle of the Holy Roman Empire. This guy has claims on Castile and Leon, but which can be inherited by a successor. So the son will have claims on these down here, which could prove interesting as there's Muslim kingdoms down there. So I think next time the ruler dies, which isn't too far off, and the son inherits, although it would have to be this guy's son, I think, as opposed to these ones. Which is unfortunate, but we'll see. So the Queen's starting to look old now. And the Pope has died. Be replaced by one that somehow likes us a little bit. At this rate, I'm just going to give up trying to conquer the British Isles and go down here and attack some Muslims, just for the fact that then I could actually get a fight. I'm not entirely convinced that isn't a bad idea, actually, if I land there. Yeah, I could do that. Solid, let's go with that. Where's that Chancellor? Just throw him in there to improve public relations. Now you can head the local inquisition in there. And then we want to declare war on this area here. Hang on. I'm going to have to find out which region it is. So to find out which region it is for Holy Wars, you go to Diplomatic Relations. Make sure you've got one of your provinces highlighted. And then if you hover over the region you're looking at, on the right over there, just above the minimap, you can see Holy War for Castilla. So when I declare war, I need to pick that as my reason for fighting. So it's this one here, which you can see is this entire region. So if I can get all 4 of those provinces off him before he tries to surrender, or alternatively kicks my arse, I should be able to keep them all. So we'll go with that one, I think. Is he currently fighting anybody? He's attacking Navarra, so he's fighting in here. So we'll send that. And then we need to raise some ships. Let's raise my fleets. These up. So they can hold 1,200. I'm going to need more boats. But first I'm going to see how big an army I get. So that's 1,600. And I'm going to hire a unit of mercenaries as well while I'm here. Actually, I can hire some Holy Order. Except I don't. They're already on contract. Somebody's already using them. Okay, mercenaries it is. Which ones do we want to go for? That's quite a nice size. I think it'll drain my money rapidly though. I might have to go for one of these, I think. Just to back up my existing. So we want to raise your ships to there. Raise your ships to there. So then the fleet in total can take everything. Boats in. Oh, it's also saving. Jump on board. Let's go. Now we're going to turn the speed down. Select your army. Walk them onto the shore. And we're off. And then I'm going to dismiss the boats. Oh no, wait, I'm going to get the boats back to a friendly port. And I'm also going to split out these guys. Where are those mercenaries? Saxon band, so they can go off on their own. These guys can siege that one. So these guys are back here. So they'll return home. And then we can see what's going on down here. Oh, that's a big enemy army. Maybe this wasn't such a good plan. Crap. I do believe I'm going to need more mercenaries. Okay, so for now, let's run away and hide in Navarra. Except apparently we're sieging that. Oh, there's some huge armies down here. Okay, let's see, what can we do? I'm going to need to hire a big army. Let's go with them. I can always dismiss them once they win or lose. So now I need to get the fleets. To even combine, those guys can't carry it. Let's summon every... Oh no, they're the wrong types. We're clicking the wrong buttons entirely. We need boats. More boats, people. Let's go keep an eye on our army down here. It's alright for now. Okay, I think I went overboard on the boats. Is there another cheap one to hire? Ooh, the money's going to be cutting it fine if I do that, however. I'll just have to risk it. Send these guys back. And I'm just going to combine these. So here comes the fight. Let's see how this goes. Oh, vassals complaining over their boats, so we'll dismiss those. So here's the big fight. It was going in my favour, and then it really wasn't. And then it was again. Okay. So we suffered a lot of casualties, but we've captured this guy. And this guy. So we'll continue the siege. And the army seems to be replenishing, which is a bit odd, but I guess the mercenaries somehow managed to find more friends. Nothing odd going up there, no. So I'm just going to speed this up while we stand here sieging. Oh, we had a little mini army come in to try and kill us. So we lost 16 and they lost 323. I can accept that. There's some big old French armies marching around. Ah, this is going to be an issue, as all my troops are deployed. So we're going to have to call up the vassals. Although, apparently, I still have more troops I can call up. Maybe because I was doing it through this button as opposed to trying to just raise my personal armies. During here, yeah, that would be it. So these are vassal armies. For the ones I don't own down here. We have an open council position of Steward. Just well, we got a good replacement to jump straight in. So there he goes. And you can collect taxes, because I'm going to need the money. He's blood related, so I'm going to go kick the peasants in the teeth for him. How's Spain going? There's some big French armies roaming around, which is never a bad thing. In a Muslim war, to have other Christian kings roaming around. So those peasants got destroyed, and we can now send those guys home and go back to concentrating down here, where we're about to win the first siege, it seems. So he wants more suitable conditions. What I am going to do instead is try and ransom them back. So he's not interested. What about this one? He wants him back. That's because he's the one paying it. It's only 25 gold, but I've got no benefit in keeping them. And I kind of want the gold. So he says, may you be sewn up alive in the belly of a dead camel. But he's still paying it, so. And that second siege is over. And that went rapidly because it wasn't the castle. I think these much smaller. So the cities and the sort of the holy buildings fall considerably quicker. So the bishop reckons somebody's going to scheme against him. I've not seen that come up before, so we'll see what comes from that. Oh, there's our final siege winning. There we go. So my son apparently has found reasons for this guy scheming against me. They both think I'm amazing, so... I can imprison him. Oh, so I've got... I can imprison either of them. Or the middle one is, he loses a bit of opinion with me. So he says he encloses his evidence, but you don't really see any evidence. I'm just going to go with evidence, this is nonsense, and see what he says. So anyway, sorry, we've captured this province here, so I'm going to march on into the next one. So is this my son-in-law? He's also accusing him. Fine, I think we're going to have to deal with our our chaplain. So let's get his replacement in, and he can come set up an inquisition down here. And the Pope's giving me 200 gold for trying to beat up the heathens. So some peasants have revolted again. What's this one? Nothing like ensuring their death. So now we've got this enemy army marching around there. I need to keep an eye on that. Yep. He's sieging. So what have we got here? Stewards died. Put the son in instead. Have him gather some cash. We've got an inheritance warning on the Duke of Meath. Okay, that's different. Don't know whether he's just married this person or not, it seems not. I may have to go steal this title back later, just keep an eye on it. For now though, I want this siege to finish before I have to deal with this one. So we'll just have to keep an eye on both sliders. So that's that one, and this one's barely budged. So hopefully this goes better than I think it is. Let's turn the speed down a bit so you can see. So we did seem to win that quite comfortably. But we're taking more and more losses, which I need to replace from somewhere. And we captured 3 people as prisoners. So we'll go back to sieging this one. Oh, what's this guy want? So he's offering a peace whereby we gain holdings owned by the, well, we've captured off of this guy. We should include this one, but I don't know what will happen with these. So we definitely gain that province. So I think I might accept this just as an experiment. So we've captured the capital of this province, but not the 3 sub-counties. Sub-buildings. So let's see what happens. And all 3 of them become ours. Excellent. In fact, we seem to have gained everything in that province. So that was significantly more successful than I thought it would be. It does, however, mean I need to start handing these out, because I can't own cities. Or religious areas. The next problem I have is that I now own all of these, which has put me way over my limit. So I think what I might do is keep this one in the middle because it's got 2 castles, and this one on the shore because that's where the reinforcements are coming from. Let's see if even I can keep that one, but we'll see. And I'll give these 2 to somebody else. So Soraya and Valladolid or something we will give to somebody else. In fact, we'll give them to Patrick. As he's the next one to inherit. It means I get them back later and can decide what I really want to do with them then. So I may just give this second castle to somebody. I'll create a new person in there. There we go. So I can now usurp a title. So I own all of the things in there. So that's that gained. It's just that Duke of Meath inheritance warning. Got any ambitions I can pick? Amass wealth. We'll go with that one. So let's see, who of these can I ransom? He can't afford it. He can. He doesn't wanted. No, that's the... I'm not letting him out. And I can get a lot of gold for that guy. Okay, so I'm also going to I can't redeploy him yet. But what's happened is because I've captured Muslim kingdoms, they have a different culture. Is it a different culture? It might not be. Okay, if you were to capture some of the ones down here, they would definitely have a different religion. So you'd have to send in the sort of your chaplain to convert them. It may not be such a problem up here because these guys originally would have been Christian. So it may just depend. So recently conquered, so they got massive negative, and they're a different culture group because they're Castilian, and obviously I'm Irish. But we'll see if I can resolve all that. But that's the end of this episode, guys. So there's been a big change in this game, and it's going to continue going as I'm going to try and punch out the rest of these guys at some point, maybe. See how far I can get with that before Ireland itself goes into open revolt. But I got fed up of waiting for claims to be generated in the British Isles and the Christian kingdoms, and thought I might give you guys something interesting to watch.